I think there's been an attack on honesty, and you know what? It's not sports, but I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like sometimes we need to know the truth, and it's not being assholeish. What it is just being honest and being a good, honest friend to let you know what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Now,
you're from my generation, so
we from the same generation.
you've heard the narrative.
Now
It's
you
not.
at a different point in the generation. You're a little ahead
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah,
generation.
yeah. No, no, no. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. You know what I mean? I wear that with pride. But you've
I
heard
mean,
the saying. You've heard the
journeyman,
saying.
journeyman, but a veteran. Either
You've
or.
heard the saying. No, no, no. I'm a
I'm joking.
superstar.
I'm joking.
Every franchise I've been on, I'm number one. Okay, but you have heard the saying. It's not what you say; it's how you say it,
Well, I'm
and
Understood. I
you
have. I have.
continue to consistently, since
Okay.
I've known you for over a decade,
Okay.
ignore that
Mm.
golden rule. And then
Okay.
you feel attacked when niggas call you assholes. See,
well,
that's
hey,
literally the definition of being an asshole, is being unaware of what's going on around you
I
and
would
I
just
how
like
you're
to.
can
affecting
I
other
pause?
people.
Can I pause for a second?
No, you can't.
I think that's where you're wrong, Marcus. The unaware part. I'm
Okay.
fully aware as to the sensitivity of the people around me.
That makes you even more of
But
an
Oh,
asshole.
so let's
sometimes,
so
That makes you
so
even
let's
more
so
of an
let's address
asshole.
that real quick. This nigga will compare your habits to his and call yours wrong, then say you're sensitive for being wrong. Shut up.
Right.
Nigga, I
But
stay up all night and get up at 4. Nigga, so
Drew, you notice when you said it, when you said I got to get up at 6:30, the only thing I said was, "Damn, nigga, I got to get up at 5:30."
that was it.
so can I
I didn't say.
pause? So what did you mean when you so we now let's get into some talk. Let's if
Okay,
we're gonna
okay.
attack, let's
Oh,
get
I
into some
like it. I
talk.
like it.
I'll be the villain. I'll own that. But what we're not gonna do is act like when you said, dang nigga, I get up at 5, there was not a connotation with yours that
Drew,
we're not gonna
did
act like
you
that was
hold
a
on, hold on, hold
neutral
on?
statement. That's not a
We gonna let the
neutral statement.
person. This is your problem. We're gonna let the person who it was affecting answer the question.
Of course he's
Drew,
gonna say that now because y'all
no,
done
no,
did it
no.
with him.
It's
But
a
go ahead.
Harold was
Go
here
ahead.
too. We can ask Harold. We can ask Harold. But Drew, did you feel attacked when I said what I said, or did you feel attacked when Twan said what he said?
Well, let's address that. So here's what happened.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I,
Here we go.
you both made a comparison. You both compared it to one time you get up, which is fine. Twan made my time wrong. You just said, damn, I get up, such and such time. All right, cool for you. That nigga said, nigga, it's an excuse. No, I'm sleepy
Yeah,
now,
he said that's not an
and
excuse. His
I
literal
get up when I get
words
up.
was that's not an
I
excuse.
think of
That's
that
what I
nigga shit.
said. That's what I said. Now,
Harold, can we hold up? Can we get a decided vote here, Harold? Can we get a decided
who's
vote?
vote? We're deciding. I'm not. Y'all niggas vote
You
don't
down
matter
two
to
one.
me.
Let's make it overwhelming. You down
I
2-1.
don't care.
You know I'm competitive. Let's make it.
You know
Let's
what?
go,
You know
Harold.
Yeah,
what? You're right. Go
Sorry.
Harold. I'll
yeah. I
go
didn't hear
last. Go Harold.
I
You,
didn't hear
your vote
the
doesn't
As
statement
the
count.
when I came when I came
defendant,
in.
I will go last.
Yeah, I
I
didn't hear the
said, that was
statement,
late for
but I
work.
could
That was late
imagine.
for work.
Yeah, it happened just like you said it. I didn't hear it though, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he had a problem with it. So,
So, so let's.
but no, I didn't hear it.
So what I like to address is a couple of different things. Everybody here has known me 10 plus years.
Absolutely.
Drew, I mean, we ain't hit 30 yet, but it's getting close. Fellas, we getting close to 20. Y'all, 20 years of knowing each other.
It's been a long
So I'd
20.
like to ask, by a show of hands, who actually thought that I gave a damn about the voting process of
Nobody.
this little
Nobody.
number one. No, I was quiet, Marcus. Number
No,
one,
no, but you're not making a point. You're wrong.
I am making a
Everybody on
point.
the
I'm
panel has
coming
said you're
through
wrong.
my point. Just because you don't like how the point starts, the only
And then
thing I'm saying
and you know
is,
what? Continue. You just proven the asshole point. So please continue. Please
again,
continue.
I think the misconception is I'm trying to disprove your little opinions. The point I'm making is sometimes
Little
there needs to
opinions.
be a friend that provides you honesty, even when in the midst of where you don't want it. There's a message here, fellas. If you can get out of your hearts for a second and understand it, there's a message here.
What was the message?
Sometimes the truth has to push through, even when it has to be a little sharp, because it has to break through your hardened hearts to be able to get to your message. Sometimes you need to hear the truth, even in a manner in which you don't like it, because the truth is the truth.
Let me go next.
Now we're going back to Drew. I'm gonna revert it back to the point we were actually making about the sleeping. Yes, nigga, I said that's not an excuse. I own it. And the reason I said it is you a grown man. I've known you a long time. Ain't no point in your life you was used to getting 10, 11 hours of sleep. So all this prima donna build, you talking about,
Ooh,
nah,
let me
this is
go
my
next.
body. Brother, man, no.
Let me go next.
Absolutely not.
Let me go.
I'm sorry.
Let me go next.
There's no rhyme or reason for you to be so tired at 8:17 every day that we have to rush through a podcast because it's before, it's like Cinderella, before the clock strikes 10, this, you know what? No, it's no excuse. And
I can't
sometimes
wait
I'm
for
a
you
little
to finish.
tired.
I can't wait.
I'm a little tired.
I can't.
So go ahead, Drew. I've said my piece. Go
Okay.
ahead and attack, as you, I'm sure you're ready to do. You can attack me.
Hey, I'm just gonna respond to what you said, brother. First of all, let's address prima donna, Mr. Shea Butter Cocoa Skin. I
That's
moisturize.
called self-care.
I call it prima donna.
There's a difference.
Hey,
But look at my
that,
skin, Drew. And
hey,
look,
hey, brother. You know what? You look cute. So
Whoa.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
This nigga send a text every day talking about how moisturized his skin is and how ashy we are. I don't care.
So,
That's
Drew,
It's some cute, it's some
where
cute
does,
shit.
no,
It's some cute
let's
shit.
talk about the source. Let's talk about the source of
No,
those.
let's
It's
not. Let's not.
it's it's
Drew's
some
making
cute
his
you,
point. We
it's some
why
moving on
do
to
cute
you,
shit.
sports.
Drew, why do you get those text
Secondly,
messages?
I know I'll be ashy. Secondly, you don't know what happens in my day when I be tired. I got shit to do. And just because you sleep for
Okay.
3 hours a night, that don't mean humans should be doing that, come on. Don't nobody stay up to 2 in the morning and sleep until 5. That shit is not normal or regular. That's why you put on so much cocoa butter.
Facts.
That's why. Your skin mad at you. You gotta moisturize like that.
Nigga trying to hide.
That's all
He
it is.
putting the makeup on his
That's
face.
it. Having 3 hours sleep a night. You gotta with cocoa butter like that.
It's not cocoa butter,
Oh,
coconut oil.
shit.
I'm
It's
sorry.
coconut oil.
I'm sorry.
It's
Are we
natural.
recording? Is
But
this part of the
listen,
show?
Let's move on.
this is
Let's just move on.
it. Anyway, so let me ask you a question.
Go
Let
on.
me ask you a question. So this is another topic I've been waiting to kind of speak on because I think I've had a couple people ask me my thoughts, and I've tried my best to refrain because I know what people were expecting from me, and I didn't want to give them what we expected. So I do want to ask. It's a couple of days old, but I want to start the conversation about that 83. 83. I want to get you all's honest opinion on the 83. However you want to take it. But I want to start with Harold. Harold, what's your opinion on the 83? Bam out of Bayou for anybody who don't know.
Harold is not aware of what happened.
I know, that's why I
can-
decided to recap.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm almost positive Harold is
Yeah.
not aware of what happened.
Bam out
You
of
talking about
Bayou,
half
he
free
knows. Bam out of Bayou
about
scored
half
83
free throws?
points to- Huh?
That's all I got.
Well, go ahead and continue, my brother. He seems
There you go.
Yeah, that's all.
He's aware.
He got
He's
the
aware.
He got the opinion.
Okay, my bad, Harold. My bad, Harold. My bad.
Let
I
him
mean, that's
live.
all.
Let him
Hey,
live.
look, that's all. Once I heard how many free throws,
The floor is yours, brother. The floor is yours.
I don't. I the whole.
So you're not
and,
respecting-
and not to the
You don't
point
respect
where,
it?
because I know where everybody's conversation. Because I had the same conversation when I went in the barbershop. I was attacked because somebody made it a point because they're a Heat fan. They made it a point to tell me that he had more points than Kobe.
Yep.
And we had this whole thing. So
See,
So-
yeah.
yeah, that's all I got to say. It was it was over half free throws. So it's what it is. It's not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 83. But
All right. Okay.
I mean, it was.
83. Anybody else? I mean,
I'll go next.
let's round table this one.
Okay. Nigga, I don't care if he took 83 free throws. He had 83 points.
You would say that, Drew.
And I think the premise of saying it was
I just said that because Twan
Well,
wanted
I mean,
to say
oh,
that.
but
Keep
here's
going.
why.
I just said. I just
It's okay.
had a Twan moment. Twan wanted to tell you that.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
Hey, I'll attack you. I'll attack you later. It's okay. But I think on the premise of people saying
Yeah.
it's 40 free throws, I think if it wasn't breaking Kobe's record, nobody would really care, right? If Devin Booker had 83 points and Bam got 83 points and hit 60 free throws, nobody would care. It's because it's Kobe Bryant's record, for one. But secondly, he had to still get fouled. People may not like the way the game was played, but it was called correctly. If you watch those plays, he got fouled 20 plus times, just being honest. And even at the end of the game, people are mad he didn't sit down. If I have 74 points with 4 minutes left and the record's 83, 81. I'm going for 82 points. I just am. So I think the premise of he should have sat down or they partial so many free throws, I don't care.
Right.
83 is still impressive. Plus, people mention Bam's a center. Bam is a center. To hit that many free throws, to me, is still impressive. I think Twan said in the chat earlier, you got the endurance to play that long.
don't give away. Don't
I'm
give
sorry.
away
I'm
my
sorry.
points of
I'm
view.
sorry. That's my
I think
point.
you still
I
go for the
apologize. Go
points,
ahead.
but I mean, yeah.
I'll be going for
I mean,
100.
so you think it was better
All right,
offense?
so
or
basically,
worse defense?
Drew, you say, hey, 80.
I think it was a combination because he still hit some good shots. I think he had almost 30 in the first. I didn't watch all
He
the
had
game.
30 in the
No,
quarter.
I guess
30 in the
I'm
first
asking
quarter.
from a
Yeah, 30
standpoint
so
of,
what
hit
first
30 in
quarter.
and
the
I know
first quarter.
Marcus, you've done coaching and stuff, and all of y'all are basketball people. So there's no way to stop a person without fouling them and sending them to the line that much. There's no scheme. There's no defensive play.
It's hard.
So that's
Double team.
It's hard. You get double, and then if you're doubling and he's forcing it, if he's forcing,
If somebody's intentional about
Yeah.
shooting them
so
shots,
you're
what?
they're gonna shoot
doubling,
them
like,
shots.
Isn't there a
he's
such
dead
thing
set
as I'm gonna
on
make somebody
scoring,
else
you're
beat
going
me?
to foul.
Yeah, it is. But here's the thing: when you
Yeah.
do that, it's the first quarter. If you're an NBA coach and you've already conceded, I mean, he had 30 in the quarter, and I don't know what the score was at the end of the first quarter. But if you're an NBA coach and you're like, damn, if I
Gotcha.
can't guard him 1-on-1, like at the NBA level, that's cool in high school. Cause yeah, when you got the star player and the guy who's gonna be working at Texaco after he graduates on the other side, then yeah, you can
Good call.
pass him the ball.
When's
But
the
when
last time
Tyler
you-
Hero's over there and Norman Powell is over there, these are guys that are like all-star caliber players. You can't double Bam in the first quarter because now you're gonna be down 60 at the half. So you got to live with what Bam is doing. And the issue, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my
slide in
opinion.
It's your turn. Yeah.
I was gonna go ahead and just say, I think the way it's being positioned is the problem. And Twan can attest this. Twan is a Kobe guy. Like Harold said, Harold went to the barbershop and a guy, because he was a Heat fan, positioned it to Harold like, oh, it was better than Kobe's 81.
Right.
Instead of just appreciating a guy of Bam's caliber, who, like Drew said, is a center, very Jokic type player. You don't expect this guy to get 83 points in a game. Instead of just celebrating that, what we and what the media has learned to do
Right.
is to pit that up against something else. You have to compare it immediately. Like the comparisons happen the same night. And that's what Kobe fans are upset about. It's like, bro, what he did was different. It
Right.
doesn't mean better or worse. It was just different.
Yeah.
But you can still appreciate both performances. I said this on my pod the other day. No diss to Kobe or Bam. If we talking about the total performance, it's great. He scored 83 points. Kobe scored 81. Let's be clear. Bam was playing against the Washington Wizards, and Kobe was playing against the worst team in the NBA at the time. That's just fair. Let me finish. I'm not knocking.
Can somebody just remember that point for a second? That's all. Just remember that.
Yeah. I'm not knocking either performance. If you're asking me what's more impressive, there's a couple of performances that I can call in the playoffs where they didn't even touch 50 points. And it's way more impressive. I can think back to Kobe closing out Indiana when Shaq fouled out. That was overall more impressive game. I think it was a game against the Spurs when he dropped like 40-something. LeBron, game 6 against the Celtics on the road. Those are more impressive performances. But regular season-wise, we just come into this thing where the media has to rank it. instead of just appreciating it being another performance. It was just another performance, bro. Like he was playing
Well,
against the Washington Wizards. They suck. They tanking. Everybody knows they tanking. But everybody keep talking about the free throws. I said this too. If Shaq could shoot 80% from the free throw line, he'd average 50 points for the better portion of his career. He would have averaged 50
so
points a game for the better portion of his career, bro. Like that's not a theory. That's not me guessing. Look at the number of free throws he attempted in games when he had 30 over his career, playoffs included. He would have averaged 50. So it's not, we've never seen a big man be able to shoot it like that, hit this type of milestone. And the first thing we want to do is compare it to one of the greatest
can't really
scorers of all
shoot.
time,
I think
scoring
that
81
right.
points.
Well, okay, all right.
It's
So
stupid. It's stupid.
I kind of agree with everybody. I kind of agree with everybody actually. I thought about this. I had an initial reaction. And I'm gonna be honest. I was like, okay, 83, and I was like, because I didn't like it at first, and here's the reason I didn't like it. Not necessarily because of Bam, but because of the dude, just saying that the people just like the dude that Harold encountered at the barbershop. They were going to immediately try and make it. Everybody was looking for the Kobe fans. Everybody was looking for the Kobe fans and was waiting for an immediate reaction. So they got an honest reaction. So here's my thought process. One is as a Kobe fan, do I think if I had to compare the performances? No, I don't think it's the same. I don't have a problem with him
It's
jacking
not.
shots. I don't have a problem with him jacking shots. Listen. Sometimes that's what basketball is, one of those sports to where, unlike any other, to where an individual can just have a night. You're like, you know what? Game plan be damn. Let's filter through my man. Let's just let him go. You know what I mean? You see that when people go back, they get traded to teams and they go back to teams, all kind of things. So I've seen to where there's abnormal performances in regards to their shot selection. So I'm not tripping on that. I'm not tripping on the free throws. If they foul him, they foul him. It is what it is, right? However, I will trip on this. And this is the place, and I'm not necessarily putting this on Bam per se, but this is the place where I'm putting I don't like the weirdness of it. When you're up damn near 30 with less than 5 minutes left in the game, and your own team is intentionally fouling the team you up 30 by to increase your possession, that's when it starts to get kind of weird for me. If you take 100 shots, take 100. I don't have a problem with the flow of the game thing. I don't have a problem because honestly speaking, none of that really started until halfway through the fourth quarter, right? So if you look at three and a half quarters of basketball, yeah, he was jacking shots, but I mean, if you score 80 points, you're gonna be jacking shots. That's just there's no other way to do it, right? So that's my thought process. I don't have a problem with it per se. I'm not going, and Bam listen, man, Bam ain't going, no disrespect to Bam, it's going to sound crazy, but this is probably going to be the greatest achievement of Bam's career.
I think not.
Okay, that's fine. We can disagree.
Yeah,
but
I think not.
outside of a championship, and I don't necessarily see a road to him getting a championship, Bam's not going to get any MVPs. He's not going to get any scoring titles. This is not a diss to Bam. It's just a reality of the player, right? It's not me trying to diss. Please be clear. This is Bam's probably going to be one or two top three. Well, even just say from top three crowning achievement of his NBA career. So like I think Drew said it. If I'm in the 60s and I'm going to go. I'm going to try. I'm going to go. But once my team starts intentionally fouling, just so the other team's possessions don't last long, that gets weird to me. I'm just gonna be honest. I let everybody speak.
If I got 75, I'm saying real quick. If I got 75 and you shoot a shot,
I get it,
swear to God.
but then don't. Here's the thing, and I'm not saying everybody. Then you can't get mad when people say yeah, shit kind of weak. So I understand the people who say that.
But see that's my problem with it.
Well,
That's my problem with it.
I understand the people who say that based on what I said. The
Right.
people who say it based on the free throws, I don't think it's valid. Based on the jacking shots, I don't think it's valid. Based on any of the Kobe didn't know, I don't think it's valid. It is what it is. You know, the 81 was going to be broken at some point in time anyway. So I'm not even married to the 81. It is what it is, or to the number. It's just what happened that night. 81 represents what happened that night. And I think that night was the ultimate. Kobe Bryant's 81 and his last 60 point, his last game, to me, as a Kobe Bryant fan, there are way better performances individually, more efficient, this, that, and the third. Those two games were a celebration of Kobe Bryant being the killer he was. So those two games, the 81 and the 60-point final game, to me, was a scenario where Kobe being the ultimate Kobe. This was not Bam being the ultimate Bam. This was just Bam having a night that he was able to go off and get busy, right? And again, the only thing I have a problem with it, and y'all can speak to this piece of it. Everything else, I don't even. It is what I ain't tripping on that. The Wizards fouling him, I'm not tripping on that. What I'm tripping on is go get it, but when y'all are intentionally fouling like that, it get kind of funky to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not discrediting the 83. That's the only part I'm like, all right. And Marcus, in my opinion, I'm surprised you didn't like that. That's not a part that you was like, yeah, because you love basketball.
I agree with you.
And
I agree with you.
to me, that part of it is that's a
Well,
little, the only thing I'm gonna say. The only other one last thing I'm gonna say. Going back to the Wizards are tanked. Were bad, and Toronto was bad. They were bad teams. The different kind of bad. The Wizards weren't helping Kobe get 81. You know what I'm saying? The Toronto, excuse me. Toronto was doing every damn thing they can to stop him from getting 81. They just weren't good. I don't necessarily think they were, and I'm not comparing the two, so I'm not saying that to belittle. I'm just saying I think there is a difference in the opponent. The effort of the opponent was a little different, but again, I'm not using that to diminish. That's just a point I
I
feel
don't even think
about
it's
the
the effort of
opponent.
the opponent. I
The
just
only issue
think,
I have is that one part of the fourth quarter.
yeah, I don't even think it's the effort of the opponent. I think it's more so when Kobe put up 81, be honest, the league wasn't calling fouls the way they calling fouls. He might have had 100. So I don't think it's a situation where they were just trying to stop Bam or Kobe. In the NBA now, if you touch a guy on his arm, it's a foul. So it's like Bam just got to the right spots. And I disagree. The Wizards tried to stop Bam. That's why he got 40 free throws. It's just that's the way the league's set up right now, just being honest.
But what about the other again?
Yeah,
Again,
so the intentional fouls.
I don't know about
But okay, so I guess the argument to that would be this. They didn't really start that until he had like 70, right? So if he had
That's why I
ended
don't
the game,
discredit the
74.
performance. I'm not
that's what I'm
discrediting the
saying. So if he
performance.
had,
That's what. Yeah.
so even prior to getting 80, because I think the real issue is 83. If he had stopped at 75, to me, nobody would have this
I
argument.
still
But he
have a
still,
problem. If he had gotten to 75 doing what he did,
well,
I still have a
but
problem.
he had 74
That
before
part
they
of it.
started fouling like that. That's what I'm saying. That's when they decided to really go. So it's like if he had ended the game at 75, right? I don't think anybody would have that same argument because for one, he didn't break Kobe's record, but secondly, it wasn't the extra stuff. I don't see a problem with you have 74 points. If your team can help you get 8, 9 extra points, I don't care
That's
if
not.
we got a foul. I feel like at that point, and the point you just made just now, I agree with
That's
you as
kind
far as that's going to be probably Bam's unless he gets a ring, which I don't see happening either. This is it. So if you can break that record, that's solidified. I don't care. That's going to be however many years because it's hard to
It
get.
is. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
no.
gonna be
I'm not
hard to
saying
get
it's
80 whatever.
wrong. I just
If
think
I can,
that's weak. That
I
part of
got
it
you.
to me is weak.
But if I can get it,
It's
oh
weird.
man, listen, I'm not mad at Bam. And
Yeah,
I think it matters. I think there's a level of how you get it, not from the point of the free throws. I think how you get it matters to a degree.
it does.
To
It
a degree.
matters.
Yeah,
It
to a
matters.
degree.
And to speak on what you were saying about the part that I wouldn't love, I think I went back and watched the game. Like I had to watch it on YouTube because I didn't see it live. I just saw the alert come across my screen. I wasn't watching the Heat play the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a Heat fan,
Yeah.
so I wasn't watching the Heat play the Wizards. But
Same.
um, when I watched it, what I watched Eric Spoelstra do is he had that 74 with like 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Like so, they were up 30.
Mhm.
The idea of trying to foul and hurry up and get the ball back is what I saw. Like
Right.
I saw a coach like I want to get my guy out because I'm kind of straddling the line between this is crazy, this is bad basketball. Okay, you know what? They suck. Let's foul. Let's get the ball back. Bam! I need you to score these points quick. And he just didn't get it until like I think 3 minutes to go in the second. I mean, in the fourth quarter or whatever. That's what I saw from it. That's why I didn't take it that way. I don't agree with that. Um, but at the same time, I just think, it's a different scenario, and every situation is different. And we have to stop comparing everything like everything is the same, because it's not. Like, you're right. Bam is not Kobe Bryant. Like, he is not that kind of a scorer. Like, he's not that. And the first thing that we want to do is compare it. Like, I don't agree with y'all as far as like this being the crown achievement, because I've been very high on Bam for a long time. Um, Bam has been to the finals twice. Bam is a Olympic team gold medalist. He's made the All Star multiple times. I think he's been Defensive Player of the Year. Bam in the right situation is absolutely going to win the championship, and that's going to be the crown
But
achievement.
is he going to ever? If he changes teams, I'll
Which is
blame myself.
very possible in this day
Yeah,
and age in the NBA. You
based
know what
on
I
where
mean?
he
Like,
is
it's very
now.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if Bam is unhappy with the Heat do and they send him to Houston next year, bro, like he's looking at a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
he's
then we
looking
can.
at a
I'll
championship. Like,
change.
let's just be,
If he
yeah.
changes
I
teams,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, but it hasn't happened. So, to fairness to y'all point, but I just think it's more of and I just blame this on the media. It's like the whole GOAT situation, bro. Like, it just in your eyes what you see, and you can't say that one player or whatever is the greatest of something that it takes other motherfuckers to help them do it. Like,
But
it's
let me
just
ask you this,
it
Murphy.
don't add up. Like, it never adds up. And like, I would never compare Bam to Kobe Bryant. I
Right.
compared Bam to Jokic, or you know what I mean. I could compare him to Shaq or Dwight Howard, guys who play that position, guys who I've never seen do what Bam did. I've
Well,
never seen them have games like that.
Right.
You know what
but
I mean?
Marcus,
Like,
let me ask you this question though. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. There is no Bam and Kobe. That's not even a comparable. Right.
no, yeah, it's not.
However, if you're in, especially within the way it was done, they intentionally went for
Mhm.
83. Right.
Yeah,
So that it's not like this was an ambiguous number. He just happened to get, and now we compare. No, no, no. He
we went
intentionally
for it.
went for it. So
Yeah,
not necessarily comparing the players, the comparing of the performance is going to be automatic because you created the story. You know what I'm saying? You created the
no, no,
comparison.
no, no. I don't
Well,
agree with that.
you
No,
created
no, I don't
comparison
agree
and
with that.
performance. If I know Jordan scored 50, let's just say in a game, and then Kobe went out and intentionally went to go get 51. I'm just making up numbers
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to go get 51. And I get it; those two players are more easily comparable. But the point I'm making is that if you go to break, just like they compare 81 to 100 for Wilt, if the comparison comes in the form of the record, not the players. So I think the comparison, although I do agree with you that there's too much comparison, I think in this scenario the comparison they created the comparison with what they attempted to go do, which is fine. I'm not tripping, but the comparison was created based on who that 83 was the mark, 81 was the mark, at least by the third quarter, whatever. At some point in time,
Yeah.
81 was the goal. So there's the
Okay.
comparison. There's the
Okay.
comparison.
I'll put it this way, and this is what I mean by it being polarizing and the media using what we do now with algorithms and calling out certain names in order to get views on reels. Let's say Kobe never scored the 81, and the record was held by David Robinson, which was that 71 points.
That was trash too, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying, let's just say that that's the
yeah,
record,
I
right?
got you. Yeah,
But because it was a guy like David Robinson that was holding that record, and Bam broke that, would it be the outrage?
of course
No.
not.
No.
Okay.
Of course
So
not.
it shouldn't matter about the player or what they doing or
But
the
you
actual
know it
record. The
does.
record is the record, bro. I don't give a fuck who holds it. If I got 74 points with 9 minutes to go, I'm going for it. And you know what? I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all. And you a Kobe fan, you would know it better. I'm not even about to speak for Kobe Bryant. But my personal feeling and watching Kobe Bryant and watching what he did that retirement game and watching how he got that 81 against Toronto, if that record had stood when Kobe Bryant was playing and he had the opportunity, Kobe Bryant would have absolutely went for that goddamn record that night. He would have absolutely
Yeah,
went for it.
absolutely.
So what are we knocking Bam for?
I think I was
I know you
cool.
not. I know you
Oh,
not
okay,
knocking it.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
know. I'm just talking about the general consensus is
yeah.
like Nick Young said on Gilbert. With I don't even listen to him. He gives pill popper vibes sometimes. Like, he just gives pill popper vibes. Like, but seriously, I would have got the 81 and stopped. You lying motherfucker. Do you know we watch you play basketball?
Right, yeah,
Do you know this nigga know we watched him play basketball, bro? This nigga I ain't never seen this nigga make a pass in his life.
Yeah, that's why.
Maybe in a 3-man weave. This nigga shot the ball. This nigga shot the ball a lot when he was on the team with Kobe. And you was gonna stop at 81. That's the cap shit I'm talking about.
No,
I
I
don't give a
agree.
fuck about you playing in the NBA. Stop getting on the internet and lying, nigga. Cause you ain't hit 50 in a game. And he's had a very great career. I can't knock the man's career. I didn't play in the NBA, but for you to get on this good internet and trash the man 24 hours fucking later.
Get on these good people internet.
These good people in there 24 hours later. Nah, man, I would have that's the perks talking, nigga, because you would have went for it. Stop
Right.
lying.
All right.
Stop lying. That's what I'm tired of. The lying. That's what I'm tired of. The fucking lying. Niggas who knew Kobe would have went for that shit. Kobe would have went, and I ain't even no fucking Kobe fan, dog. Kobe would have went for that shit. Kobe shot the ball how many times in his last game? They were playing the Utah Jazz. Explain to me what that game meant. Didn't mean a goddamn thing. He chucked that bitch 50 times.
Actually, the Utah Jazz will still fight for a seed in the playoffs.
Okay, what were the Lakers gonna get if they won?
Just saying, you asked the question. I don't want to.
And that's what I'm talking about. Trying to generalize other bullshit. It didn't mean shit.
No, you said
It didn't mean shit.
nothing. So
It
that's
didn't
why,
mean nothing to Kobe because Kobe was all about winning, and no matter if he scored 100 or he scored 60, his team was going to be out the playoffs. Right or wrong. Stop trying to change what that nigga was about because that's what he was about. Everybody on this panel can agree with that.
But Marcus,
That keeping Utah out of the playoffs didn't mean shit to Kobe. It was the last time he was playing. That's the only thing that mattered that night.
So
It's
you
the last time his fans got to see him. And I appreciate that. But don't change it like, yeah, the Mamba mentality was to stop Utah, the 8th seed, from getting into the play. Get the fuck out of here,
But who
man.
said that, Marcus? Ain't nobody say that. All
You
I
just
said
brought up
was,
Utah making the playoffs.
because you said whether you
It didn't
meant
mean
it.
shit.
Okay, to you, fine. But you simply said, hold on, time out. Before you start yelling, I'm gonna ask a
I ain't
question.
gonna say nothing else.
Did
I
you
ain't
not
gonna say
say?
nothing else.
I'm not okay. I'm asking a legitimate question. You said, and it's not nothing to argue about, but I'm asking. You said the game didn't mean anything. All I said was, well, Utah was actually fighting for a playoff spot. That's all I said.
Do you think that Kobe gave a fuck about that?
That's not what you asked.
I'm asking you now.
Did he give a about keeping Utah out of the playoffs?
On his last home game, he gave a fuck about keeping Utah in the playoffs. That was what he cared about.
I'm not
Knowing
gonna say
everything
he
you know
did.
about Kobe Bryant.
Knowing that, well, here's what I will say. It's not out of the realm of possibility because knowing how competitive that nigga was, if we ain't gonna make it, if we win this, keeping you out, I don't know. Yes, but it was his last game. All I'm saying is the game had meaning to somebody on the court. Meaning somebody was trying to stop him from doing what he was doing. Irrelevant to the whole grand scheme of things, but whatever. Your point being your point. Yeah, I think Kobe would have went for the record too.
That's
But
all I was
I don't know. I don't know what that. Again, my point being only simply, I think it matters how you go for the record.
Bro, y'all
Yeah,
are
no,
amazing.
and I didn't disagree with that.
I think
I
it
didn't
Y'all are
disagree with
amazing. Once again, y'all are in full agreement.
I didn't argue.
Drew. Once again, they were in full agreement.
I did not argue.
I will say that.
Agreed
No, they,
on
While
the
I'm on
fact
my
that-
because while I'm
agreed
on my
on-
goddamn soapbox,
Look,
man, the nigga had to
end of the
he got to
day-
be cheering from the sideline and saying the wrong shit.
Bro,
It's like on Harlem
no,
Nights.
nah, hold on, bro.
I
Really,
will say this,
you
Harold.
asked, you
No,
asked the
Harold,
question.
they
bro.
kept it
Like,
level.
you asked the question,
they kept
and
it
when he
level.
answered the question,
I like. They
you
did
were
keep it
still on
level.
your box and you went off. Like,
Say, what you
like
say,
y'all
Harold? What you
literally
say,
were
Harold?
agreeing about the same thing.
But hold
No,
on.
Y'all are
No.
agreeing
What-
the
What,
same
y'all
thing.
seen
in all
Harlem
honesty,
Nights.
though, I was just answering a question.
Hold up, y'all seen Harlem Nights? With the way I was attacking that situation is when
He
them
shouldn't have said
niggas
nothing
was
you
shooting
saying.
with them AR with them automatic weapons,
You
and he
saying
come
when
to on with that
when
little
you asked
ass
your
gun.
question, he shouldn't have said
Don't
nothing.
shoot that little
What you
motherfucker
said?
no more,
What you
man.
said?
Twan,
So what you saying is you
shouldn't
weren't looking for an answer to your
Yeah,
question.
he wasn't looking
I
for an
wasn't
answer.
looking for that. I wasn't looking
That's
for that
what it
little
was.
shot.
All I heard.
I didn't want that fucking 6 shooter.
All I heard.
You know what I mean? I'm over here letting off a whole automatic clip, getting on Nick Young ass, all that, and you come over here with
I
that
let
shit.
you live.
Well,
Okay,
Utah could have made the playoffs.
but here's the thing. Here's why. Because I do disagree with you.
Oh,
I don't.
that is funny,
Here's why I say I
That's
disagree with
hilarious.
the whole premise that
Oh boy.
I disagree with the comparison premise. And I disagree
Yeah.
with the premise that I'm assuming you was talking to somebody else when you was talking about the mama mentality thing. I assume you was talking to people you've heard.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But
it's
yeah.
listen.
That's fine.
Everybody on this panel is level-headed. That's why we can talk sports and we can talk the way we talk. When I'm talking in general, dog, there's really motherfuckers on the planet that think Michael Jordan sucks and LeBron James is the greatest thing they've ever seen. Now, while I'm a LeBron James fan, nigga, that is that's an asinine thought process.
You
Right.
say,
It's an asinine thought process to say 90s basketball ain't shit. We done with the 90s. No, nigga, you done with the 90s because you wasn't around to see that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's who I'm addressing. It's not really the panel. Now, sometimes I am addressing you, Twan, and in that moment when you wanted to shoot that 6-shooter, yeah, I wasn't trying to feel that shit. Like, keep that little motherfucker holstered.
But again,
You know what I mean?
it answers
That
your
wasn't the
question.
time for that. That
answers
wasn't the
your
time for
question.
that. It
We
was,
have-
but once again,
You-
you not be able to read the room. Your problem. You not being able to read the room is your
But you
problem.
saying the game ain't mean it meant something,
And you still want to
I
argue.
think there's context in that though. I think
And,
there's
and, I, and
context
I've
in that.
literally told you that yes, you are accurate in that point. Wrong time, wrong conversation. Wrong time, wrong
what he's saying
conversation.
is, he knows somebody cares, so he don't care. That's what,
Damn if I do, damn
And
if
this is why I call him my
Yeah.
asshole out of love. It's
So-
not to demean him. It's who you are. It's a part of
let
your
it go.
DNA, brother. It is. It's just who you are.
You know
You know what
what?
I mean? Like,
You know what,
it's
guys?
just who you are.
You know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna do here?
Hey, go ahead
I'm
and
gonna be I'm gonna be
You gonna
the
pivot?
I'm gonna be the bigger person. All right, guys. On this note, it's been a great episode of the Hot Seat Podcast.
Oh, we done already. Okay.
It's Drew's bedtime. I'm looking at the clock. It's 9:57. Drew got to get.
Oh
some
yeah, Drew got to get in right
I do
there.
so much. I do.
And I want to end. I want to end the podcast being the calm one here. And so, Marcus, you have a good evening.
You know what? I
That
want to
nigga
say that I
petty.
thought you did a damn good job of
No.
controlling the show today, sir. That was a great job.
He did. I give you credit for that.
Don't try to butter me up now.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Now, I just see what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, Twan.
See? That's what I'm telling you. Motherfuckers just want to push buttons. He got that little 6-shooter ready. He got it ready, dog. He got it ready.
And they're gonna pow you now.
Everybody
Oh
have
yeah,
a
he's
good
gonna
night.
power you to death now.
It's Drew. It's Hef. It's Marcus.
Yeah.
It's your boy
Yeah.
EA. It's another episode of the Hot Seat where we gonna argue about something, but it's been real. Peace.